Hello YouTube, Clair de Lune here. So you guys have probably noticed our large lack of updates over the past 2 years. I honestly, I am here to give you a bit of backstory. So, um, I moved away from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, just about 2 years ago, right around there. And I actually came home to Boise. I live in a pretty small little area here. I grew up down in New Mexico, but my family lives here. I ran out of money, so I came back to Boise to kind of put my roots down. Now, the problem with this is that Astral still lives in Provo, so we weren't really entirely sure how to handle doing updates. We thought about going back to doing the Mooney and Padfoot updates, and then things just got lost in the slush pile. Life took over, things happened, we got busy, and as such, things got put to the wayside. Oh gosh, I'm like tempted to give you guys a great long narrative of our endeavors and adventures, but it's really pretty simple. I thought about going back to school up in Moscow, decided that wasn't good for my mental health. Hello, kitty cat. I adopted another cat. I have two now, and I have been going to school down at Boise State University. Sadly, because I'm sure all of you guys know this woeful tale. Oh my goodness, kitty cat. Hello, handsome. Do you want to come and say hi? So, he got big, didn't he? How did that happen? Um, oh, get out of the chip bag. What are you doing? You're interrupting the video. So, yeah, I went down and I started going to school. I realized that school had become so expensive that I really just couldn't afford to do it. I'm from a pretty rough background as it is, so I didn't have any college money to begin with, and now I'm completely out of college money. So in the meantime, I work a full-time job. I'm an IT technician down here. I do my thing. I live in this lovely house here, a little townhome. And yeah, that's pretty much a summary of the last 2 years. I came home, I got a job, and I've been working. And that's about it. On the Astral side of things, she has been back in Provo working on her degree. She is going to be doing some student teaching, probably in Washington, D.C., sometime next year, and that's really exciting. Big news for all of you guys who may watch this and live close. We're going to be at Salt Lake City Comic Con in September. So if you'd like to meet us, or you guys live close, or you're going to be going, give us a shout out in the comments. We've actually gone a couple of times, but we kind of kept it on the down low. We both are so busy and we didn't really have a lot of planning to it. We're also both artists, so we, are trying to figure out how to balance our art and our video making. And honestly, I had a really bad bout of depression, and it made it really hard to want to cosplay. I'm still struggling with that. A lot of self-esteem issues, a lot of do I really want to keep doing this issues. I'm very shy naturally. It's a very difficult thing for me to put myself out here like this. And we had a lot of life things coming to make us make some pretty big choices. Astral needing to stay in school over in Provo. That was huge. I could not afford to stay in Salt Lake, and it really became an issue. The jobs there were just not available, and so I was forced back to living here. The good news is she's going to be wrapping up her schooling here soon, and then we are planning on trying to get some sort of situation together where we move back into a location, maybe the same location, which would be awesome. And we're going to start trying to move our life forward. So, it's just been a touch and go of trying to get things together, trying to get our lives put together. She's finishing school up. I'm thinking around here, waiting for her to finish school up. Just life stuff. Plain and simple. I came home. I've been working with my family. I've got some younger sisters. And for the most part, I've just kind of been raising my cats and doing my merry thing. And honestly, I feel bad because we really haven't been trying to put a lot of videos up. We even thought about closing the YouTube channel just because we didn't know what was going to happen. I'm really glad we didn't, though. Your guys' comments are super sweet. And I know I read them. I know she reads every single comment that goes up on the page. We are very grateful for your guys' support. For us, it's just a matter of money and getting things together. And hello, kitty cat. I don't know what he wants. He just keeps creeping up next to me. What do you want? Don't put your nose in my dip. So, yeah, I think that I'm going to start trying to post videos again just to kind of get my excitement up. We're going to be doing some Dragon Age cosplay. I'm big into Percy Jackson, so I actually have a couple of cosplays for Percy Jackson. For the most part, though, we'd really like to get the Marauders going again because we actually have a prongs now. You guys may have seen that video from a while back. And my roommate has agreed to be our Lily. So we actually have Remus, Sirius, and prongs. James doesn't get to be James, he's just prongs. And we have a Lily, which would make for some really cool videos. The only problem is that James and Sirius, Astral, and our new Sirius, who we need to pick an actual screen name for, they live over together, and me and our new Lily live together. She's my roommate. So, oh my gosh, you need to stop eating my He's just sitting here. He's just chilling like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm a cat. His little brother's hiding from me. Probably sleeping on the stairs because he's a weirdo. So, yeah, honestly, I can't tell you guys what the frequency of the video posting is going to be. I can't really say one way or another how it's going to go. Tonight, I'm thinking about doing some filming. We're going to find out. It depends on how ambitious I'm feeling. It's already 1 a.m. I work nights, so that's kind of cool. I never film when it's daylight out because life is hard. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something interesting to tell you guys, but really not a lot of stuff has happened since we stopped posting. It's just been kind of a hodgepodge of trying to exist. Hello, cat. I don't know what his deal is. He's being kind of a dink. Look at him. He's so cute. He got all fat. Mr. Tell Me, you're being a pill. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll be all living in the same location. I know that our James wants to move down here with us, up here with us. And I know as far as I know with Astral, we're planning on moving in somewhere together and progressing forward in life. You know, whatever it is people do when they're done with school. Do people ever get done with school? Is that a thing? Like, I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know if we'll stay here, or if we'll move somewhere else, or if we'll go to the moon, or we'll go to Mars. Hopefully, though, we'll start filming again on a regular basis because we bought a camera and we barely used it. We're all like, oh, look at this shiny camera. It's so great. And then we used it once. I'm like, well, I still have it. It's actually charging right here next to me. I was like, should I film this on the camera or on the webcam? And to be honest, I'm really lazy. If I film on the webcam, it pops up here. I'm like, it's not anything special. So it's just me sitting here and talking at you for 10 minutes about nothing. Yeah, as far as that goes, though, I'd also like to make a shout out. Dealing with depression and cosplay. I have had the worst bout of cosplay depression. I've been cosplaying for 10 years. I started out at a little podunk con here in my native hometown, and then I cosplayed fervently for years. And one of the things that I used cosplay for was to find love. I wanted to make a connection with somebody who shared this thing. I modeled my ideas of what cosplay should look like with Nova and Twin Fools and Jack and Kelly, and I cannot tell you, they were such big inspirations to me. And the one thing that really halted my ability to cosplay was when we realized we didn't really have a cosplay group. And I'd always imagined that I'd grow up, and I didn't have dreams of like growing up and getting a career. I had dreams of growing up and developing a cosplay group, and it never happened. And then I moved back to Boise and I was away from Astral, and I had very few friends here back at my hometown. Most everybody's grown up and started families. We're old. And, we've got friends who are on their second or third kid and they're married and they're off building their lives. They don't really have time for cosplay. And that's just how it was. And when I moved back, I hit this horrible depression because I didn't have anybody to cosplay with. And I had to mull over what cosplay was to me, what the community had been. And I feel like what cosplay was 10 years ago is so different from what cosplay is now. About 10 years ago, it was a way for people who were on the outside to meet other people who were on the outside. Those people with social eccentricities, people who are, they just aren't mainstream or whatever that is. But now cosplay has become very cliquey, and it's this whole new social dynamic. And when I go to the cons, I feel so isolated, and cosplaying on my own, I just don't get that thing that I was looking for. And I realized something that I think is really important. Cosplay is a way to build community in a world where we've kind of lost community. We don't really have a community based on social structure anymore. It's all about what you are into, what you're a fan of, what you wear, what you weigh, what you like, who you date, so on and so forth. We have all of these little sub cliques, and it hasn't gotten any better the older I get, and that's really surprising to me. Everybody said that once you leave high school, it's all over. That's a lie. And people say that the cosplay community is different, and that's a lie too. We need to be better as a community of people to include other people. If somebody doesn't like what you like, don't ostracize them for that. I've met so many people where if you don't like Harry Potter, they get all up in your grill about it and they get all defensive. If they don't like Homestuck, people get all defensive. And this isn't everybody, but it's a lot of people. And I think that something that I'd really like to see come back in the cosplay community is that sense of family. And not just through the internet. Cosplay used to be a way for people to get away from the internet and go meet people who had a similar interest and build a friendship. But in a way, it's become extreme. And I really pulled away. I realized that I didn't want to be a part of that. I saw a lot of damaging things happening, shaming, body shaming, and racial shaming for cosplays. Girls starving themselves to fit into their cosplays, people taking the body morphics to an extreme disrespect in con halls. And honestly, guys, I don't know what happened, but it literally it shocked me as a person very deeply. And it led to this big cosplay depression where I didn't know if I wanted to really be a part of that. And I don't know if any of you older cosplayers have felt that, or some of you younger cosplayers have suffered at some of those prejudices and cliques that have developed. But I want to tell you right now, cosplay is not something that you do for other people. It is not something you do to get a date. It is not something you do to fit into a crowd. Cosplay is something that you do because you love it and because you want to do it. And it does not matter what color you are, what race you are, what shape you are. If you're an alien, it doesn't matter because you are you and you should be free to be whatever you want. In a world where we have so much pressing down on us and keeping us from reaching those heights, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter who you are, what race you are, what gender you are, what gender you aren't. It doesn't matter. Cosplay what you want to because you love it. And if anybody ever tells you otherwise, know firsthand that they are absolutely wrong. If somebody comes up to you and says you are too chubby for that cosplay, just walk away because they don't understand anything. You're all perfect. You're all beautiful and wonderful and 100% perfect, every single one of you. And you should never feel like you can't do something because you are who you are. You can be and do whatever you want. That is a message from me, learned the hard way, to you. And I have grown as a person. I have learned a lot of things about myself that are very important. And I've come to terms with a lot of things. And someday when I have wee little tiny babs of my own, I really want to try and bring back that sense of community and family that I really feel that we've lost. And I want my kids to grow up knowing that no matter what they look like or what they weigh or what color they come out or whatever, that they're going to be just fine. That I'll be here supporting them, whether Susie wants to be Sammy or Joe wants to date David. Not that I can say anything, seeing as you guys know that I date girls. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if one day little Quinn comes in and tells me, hey, Mom, I want to try out this religion. I'll be like, sweet, babe, I'll take you wherever you want to go. Because I believe in supporting each other and I believe in inclusion. And it doesn't matter the religions either. I have personally seen shaming on Muslim cosplayers for wearing hijabs and other coverings, and that is just wrong. Don't ever do that, guys. It's just wrong. Do not shame other people for their religions. Love each other, embrace each other, and as long as you're spreading love, that's all that matters. Help each other out, give where you can give, and share where you can share, and this world will be a better place, and more people will want to cosplay and be part of this community because it will be built on community and love and family. And I think that's a really important thing because I lost a lot of that drive because I felt like I'd lost these things. This is my family. The people I surround myself are the people that I'm building my life with. And I want them to be an included part of everything. So my moral to you is that in these past 2 years, I have done a lot of soul searching. I've done a lot of thinking. I've done a lot of deep, intense life looking. And as far as things go, I have learned that it is okay to be me, and that is a profound thing. I am a Moonie at heart. I am very much a shy, laid back, internalized person. I carry myself delicately, and I fear people seeing through me and pulling out my secrets. And I can be sharp-tongued when I want to be. But as a Moonie, I can also tell you that to all you other Moonies out there, all you little Siriuses, all you little Harry Potterlings, or all you older Potter alumni, that life is hard. And when you need to take time for you, take it, because the pressure of society will totally smush you down. So I've taken a little time, and I think it's about time I get back to you guys and start filming and start putting myself back into these things that used to bring me so much joy, because I've remembered why I initially started in the first place. And I don't know if I can find what I'm looking for now. I'm 23 years old. My time is coming to become a proper adult creature. And I want a family, but I also know that I want to cosplay. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see where it goes. And I'm sure when Astral sees this, she'll probably want to post a video of her own. She doesn't know I'm doing this right now because I'm a sneaky bean. Yeah, so you do you, guys, and keep an eye out on the video channel because there will be videos soon. And we're going to be working hard to bring some new stuff to you. And thank you to every single person who's stuck with us through all these years. 2 years went by fast. It was a blink of an eye and we realized how little we had posted. So Cosmic Cosplay Productions is back in business, friends. Can't promise how frequent the posts will be, but we will do our darndest. And, if it's just giving you updates, that's what we'll do. We will put on wigs and we will do the thing. Also, to all y'all who are watching this and you're still intact after 20 minutes of me going blah, 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 blah. If you like Percy Jackson, shoot me a message. Tell me which characters you'd like to see, because I have 5 cosplays done for them. I just don't put them on very often because I keep building them and being like, this will be great, and then not doing anything with them. So yeah, I cosplay Nico D'Angelo, I cosplay Hazel Levesque, I cosplay Reina, so on and so forth. Like, I'm getting together an Annabeth cosplay right now because Annabeth is kick-ass. I got a tattoo, like a whole half sleeve tattoo, because I'm trash. My next tattoo is probably going to be the Marauders map, and I might have it on the backside. Who knows? Who knows? Not the whole Marauders map, just like the disappearing footprints from the Marauders, probably. Yeah, I should wrap this sucker up because it's over 20 minutes long. All right, guys. So, moral of the story, I'm back. Love yourself, love the world, spread the love, spread it with hugs and kisses and smooches and lovin's, and be there for your fellow cosplayers because we need more of that community base. If people like stuff, great. If they don't like stuff, great. Be friends with them anyway. Unless they're, mean to you. Don't be friends with mean people. That'll make you feel bad. Yep. And this is Clair de Lune bringing you an update after 2 whole years to say howdy hey, guys, and keep an eye out. We will be here. We will be posting. We are coming with a vengeance. Who knows? We might finish the web series. Maybe I'll actually get a proper video editing program and it'll be beautiful and far less choppy. Who knows? All right, guys, I'm signing out. So have a good week, because it's not the weekend anymore. It's my weekend. It's not yours, I guess, unless you guys work the weird schedule I do. So have a good Monday, and I will be posting again soon. Bye.